there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video, and this time I'm back to reacting to Beste Zangers and Karsu singing Hollywood 7, and this is my first reaction with her singing in English, so let's have a listen.
She came in one night from Omaha, worn out, but she never could sleep on trains. Took a bus to Hollywood, looking for a room in the pouring rain.
Ooh, she's got one pouring rain. Ooh, she's got such a big range. Definitely. I'm jealous.
Hair so blonde, her eyes so brown. She thought she'd take this down and turn it upside down. Upside down.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop. She's got a little more twang in her voice, you know, because she is such a masterful singer. Look at that shot. But she's in the twang. It's got a bit, a little, this kind of more edgy tone that fits this song.
I was living in a hotel just off Sunset when she moved in across the hall. She said she'd be a movie star and waited every morning for the call. I asked her in for a drink, she hardly had the time. Her call might come tomorrow, she had to know her lines. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, do you need goes up in lights? Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, do you need goes up in lights? Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. No.
I love it how everybody else sings this song, and she's one of the standout singers on this show this season. Of course, they're all great. I love singers. I don't like competition and favoritism, but is there anything she can't sing? She is so confident on the stage, and all the languages, oof, yes.
Not a month went by without a job. The money that she saved was nearly spent. She started bringing strangers home, had to find a way to pay the rent. Oh no, she sit and drink my coffee with nothing much to say, just busy rehearsing in her mind the scene she'd never play. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, till your name goes up in lights. Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, till your name goes up in lights. Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. I found her there one morning when she didn't come for coffee when I called.
Interesting. I love the key change, and you know, this is kind of that reggae vibe, and I have to say the band, they're amazing. They also can do anything. That's what I love about this show, and I'll talk about that later.
Oh no. She brought the wrong one home this time. There were crazy lipstick scrawls across the wall. Now she's going back to Omaha, but not the way she planned. There'll be no crowds to cheer her on, no welcome home, no man. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, so your name goes up in lights. Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, so your name goes up in lights. Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, so your name goes up in lights. Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. Hollywood 7 rooms to rent, so your name goes up in lights. dream your dreams for $7 a night.
All right, that was really fun and just so impressive of a singer. Every performance is like its own little performance and she changes it up. I mean, it's still Karsu. She does all this great singing, but each song is like the storytelling and she uses her body and her voice in a slightly different way for every song that I've already heard her sing. It's really impressive. And she's just got that huge range, the low voice. And the other thing is that her diction is so clear. I heard every single word. And her diction is better than a lot of my students that I teach in the United States because some people have lazy diction and the tongue isn't really practiced. And I think a lot of it is a lot of Americans don't really study language like they do in Europe and that part of the world because there's so many languages when you travel, you need to kind of understand it. And actually they just foster that more. I think pretty much everybody in Europe takes English and then another language at least. Yeah, I'm a language geek, so I love language and I love seeing people's facility with that. And the diction, her language was so clear. And the other thing is that she brought in so many kind of different vocal elements, you know, that, and I have a little bit of that. And then, and she had some growl. Yeah, that's not real growl. It's probably phlegm for me. But she could kind of get the little bit growl and all these, you know, different textures of the voice. And this is kind of a rock song, but it's kind of got that semi-reggae vibe, which was really popular in the 80s, like the Police, and they did that just a bit with the horns. And so she kind of gave some influences to the reggae side, but the rock side and the storytelling, so many lyrics. That's also impressive because with songs like this, where there's so many lyrics, it's easy to get confused or mixed up or repeat things. Trust me, we've all been there. But with this show, everything's been so practiced, and I know the singers have a long time to prepare, and then they actually do rehearse with the band. So this is pros only. You have to be really prepared to actually do this kind of show because they don't have much rehearsal time. It's kind of like opera. When you do opera, you have to know your music beforehand. They don't teach you it. So you have to come prepared musically and then you rehearse. And the rehearsals, you know, you're just going to work things out. It's not about fixing things or wrong notes or wrong things. But yeah, Karsu is just an amazing singer, totally in the moment with her singing. And the other thing that I was seeing is she was doing a lot of this mic stand stuff, you know, and she made it look easy. You know, the first time I heard her, she was on piano. Then I heard her doing the Spanish song, which is more understated. And here she's like doing all this mic stuff. Like she's a pro. Like she knows how to work the mic stand jive. There's a lot going on. And she was just so charismatic, held the stage, and told the story of this person that's in America. It's an American story. Very fascinating, very passionate. And I just really love her. It's so fun to discover new singers. There are so many. A lot of people think that if you have a really great voice and you sound good, you'll get discovered, but there are great singers in all sorts of communities. But Karsu is one of a kind. I'm so happy that I got to know her on this show. So if you love Karsu as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you can get notified of all of my other uploads. And I'm still working through some of the Beste Zangers, so I'm not over it this season yet. Also, I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm coaching people on how to succeed on YouTube. I've been on YouTube over 10 years, and I've really learned a lot of how to market YouTube videos because it's not about just making videos. It's about understanding SEO and the thumbnails and all the other things that help your channel grow. So I am coaching people with that. So if you're interested in that, you can find it in the description below. And also, I have another group that's part of my heart, which is called Creative Soul Alignment, and is for people that are interested in spirituality that are also creative, because when we're creating, we are expressing our divine flow. We're actually spiritual. That's what we're here to do on planet Earth right now, is create. We're always creating. People who say, oh, I'm not creative, well, you're creating your life. You're creating it. And the way we create it is we visualize it first, and then we get the skills to do what we need to do. Now, we are actually here on planet Earth to create a world that works for all of us without creepy, unelected overlords telling us what to do. So once we visualize that, hold that vision in our mind and heart, we can create that. So don't forget it. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.